Brian and Zach back again. He's now got a Subaru WRX. It's your friendly AMSOIL guy.
It's WRX.
WRX, excuse me. I don't know what they are. It's a WRX Subaru. What year is it? 2021. And we're going to be adding the AMSOIL severe gear to the rear diff and the transmission. So severe gear, highly rated, 100% synthetic, 75W90. We're going to be adding that to his rear diffs and to his transmission. Sweet car. He takes it around. He's added all kinds of little add-ons and fun stuff like that. And of course, we have changed the oil to AMSOIL, and he has done oil analysis, and it's turned out really well for him. The oil only lets you go 7,000 or 8,000 miles on this particular model. It's simply because of the fuel contamination.
Because it's direct injection.
Yeah, and direct injection. And there's a few other factors that factor into that. So that's one of the big things that we notice with folks with these cars. And so, but anyway, he's using the Signature Series oil for this. I think is it the 20 or is it the 30 that we use?
5W30.
5W30. So he's using the Signature Series 5W30. Really great oil. Can't be beat. You can just beat this stuff up. Of course, in this particular thing, this particular vehicle, you can only get about 7,000 or 8,000 before you need to change the oil because of the contamination and the direct injection. And there's nothing you can do. You can have huge amounts of, you could have God's oil, which is basically AMSOIL anyway, but you could have the greatest oil ever invented, which is AMSOIL, but something that would be greater and better or something, and it would still contaminate that, and there's nothing you can do. So it's just a matter of engineering. So this is the Subaru. Beautiful vehicle. He bought it brand new right off the lot. How many miles did it have when you got it?
Well, I didn't buy it brand new. It had 1,500 miles.
Oh, he had 1,500 miles. So it kind of had some of the cherry, but it's basically brand new. It's got the AMSOIL sticker on there. Really sweet car. Really neat stuff. So we're going to be taking that out, and so we're going to get right to that. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the little bell to get a notification for every single video that we put out, and we'll get right back to it right now. All right, here we go. We're underneath the Subaru, and this is the front diff, or this is the transmission?
Transmission.
Transmission.
Well, it's the front diff and the transmission.
And this is the OEM fluid coming out.
All right,
This is not AMSOIL. All right, here we go. Is it red? What color is it? Stick your finger on it. Let me see.
It's brown.
Brown. Okay. Still looks pretty good. How many miles is on this?
24,000.
24,000. Okay.
Just let that drain. Look at the drain plug.
Yeah. Probably need to spray that off with some brake cleaner. Get all the little particles off of it.
There ain't really a whole lot on there.
Is it a magnet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
I can see kind of. You can't bring it no closer, okay? It's kind of hard for us to be under here because it's a small vehicle. Yeah, there is a little bit of particles on it.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
No.
I'm gonna wait till it starts dripping, and then I'm gonna jack it down and get it level so it'll all come out.
All right. So we'll move to the next thing where we're filling this, or we're going to do that, or we're going to do the rear. Are we going to fill it now, or are we going to?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and fill it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fill this now, and then we'll move on to the rear diff.
So we got the drain plug out, and I pulled that was on my finger, and there was a bunch more on the rag. Where's the rag at? Oh yeah, and this is break-in. This is normal, but this is break-in metallic on the drain plug. So that's a Subaru WRX.
WRX 6-speed transmission.
24,000 miles. So we can go a lot longer with the AMSOIL, and it should give you a little bit better shiftability. So we'll certainly get a report on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive it and see how it does.
See how it does. Yeah. All right, there we go. It's you know.
I think after we change it, I'm gonna have to drive it and go through the gears a little bit,
And then check it.
And, yeah, get it up to temp, and then come back and check it.
Yep, get rid of the air pockets. All right, guys. So just thought I'd talk to my brother Zach about his Subaru WRX. What made you want to get a WRX?
Well, I was looking for a sports car, and I wanted to get a Mustang.
Yeah.
But the Mustang that I wanted with the V8 and the manual transmission, I knew they were just too much money. It was like over $50,000, and I just can't afford that. So I was just going around looking because I wanted a car. I wanted a sports car, and I found people talking about the WRXs, how they're so affordable. This wasn't but a little over $30,000, and
so it was affordability.
Yeah, it's got everything I want.
Combined with speed.
Yeah, it's quick. It's not the fastest thing out there, but it's got about 280 horsepower, about 300 foot-pounds of torque. It's got all-wheel drive, so it corners really, really good, and it's safe. It's a sports sedan, and Subaru's got some of the best safety ratings out there. So
right. And so you've taken this into the mountains after you changed the oil with AMSOIL, and of course, I got to throw that in there, but just from a drivability, not even mentioning the motor oil. How did it drive up in the Blue Ridge Mountains? Blue Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did it do?
Oh, it did.
All right. So we were talking about the Dragon Tail. We ran out of storage. So we were at the Dragon Tail in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah. I was pushing it hard for hours and hours, and the oil temp never got above 220, and I was pushing it hard, and
right.
It did really good, and actually it seemed like the hotter the oil temp got, the smoother and quieter that it ran. So AMSOIL is good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, it is. I mean, even if we're not even talking about AMSOIL, it's just the 100% synthetic Group 3 and Group 4 oil that it is, instead of being mixed with conventional oil, because that's what every other oil is besides Redline and Motul. Only three oils that are 100% synthetic. So, but you still use the OEM oil filter, simply because, and you order the one from Japan.
Yep.
Not the one from like Subaru USA. And why is that?
Because these are the ones from Japan are built better. Basically, the ones in the USA are they're blue instead of black.
Yeah.
Like that
And
one.
how many miles is the filter rated for?
6,000.
But you go to 7 or 8 because you've got the AMSOIL in it, or what have you been doing?
I changed between 5 and 7.
Okay. And that's what the oil analysis folks told you to do because of the fuel contamination and the direct injection and things.
Yeah, there was a little bit of fuel contamination.
And it's not due to the oil being beat up too hard. It's just because of the fuel.
That's just because of the direct injection and the low tension piston rings.
All right. So we're about ready to put the 90 weight gear oil, the severe gear, in there, or are we almost to the point where it's all dripped out? Because we've been waiting here for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes for it to drip out.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait until I don't see it dripping out anymore.
All right, we're going to wait for that. So the next thing you'll see us is pouring in the severe gear. Here's the fluid. This is the OEM fluid that he took out. It doesn't look too bad. It still's got its viscosity. So he's taking the easy peels off.
That one ain't easy. The other one was.
What I've found is if you just grab a pocket knife.
Yeah. I ain't got my knife on me.
All right, Zach, so now we're going to put in the severe gear. And the liquid gold. There we go. All right, so you guess 3.5 quarts, right?
Yep, 3.5 quarts. So I'm just dump this whole one in.
Boy, that looks good. Look how clear and pure that stuff is. That is 100% synthetic oil going into there. Do you have it dripping, or do you have it? Do you have the bottom turned where it goes in? You know that little thing you got to turn.
Yeah. Make sure.
It's all right. It ain't gonna go. Yeah, put the cap back on. Yeah.
Make sure.
Yeah, because there's a little thing. Or is it draining already? Can we see if it's draining? It's draining.
It's draining.
Is it draining?
That hose is kinked right there. Damn it.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to fix that.
That hose to pop out.
Yeah, it is going in there slowly. So he's just got a little bit of a kink down there, but it's just so he didn't have to take the intercooler out. So it's okay if it goes slow. All right, so I guess you can put the rest of the quart in, right?
Yeah. This stuff's thick too, and it's got that screen in there too.
Yeah.
So,
of course, you ain't got nothing to worry about with AMSOIL. Look at that. God, that stuff's beautiful. Look how clear and pure that is. Go ahead and squeeze it. Toothpaste tube from the end. All right, Zach, so we got you done. All that is done in the transmission, and I'd like to get a video update from you when you're driving it, if you have a way to drive, and just mention about the shiftability, if it makes any difference at all. Because I mean, now I don't want you to tell me if there's no difference. Don't just say, hey, you know, oh, it's AMSOIL.
Oh, I'm sure there will be a difference, because we're going from the factory. What they put in the factory is 75W80, and this is 75W90. So there should be a difference.
Right. Now I'm not sure if AMSOIL has an official spec for this, but we do know that it will work. It will work.
Yeah, it'll work.
So I can't officially endorse the use, but Zach's taken it under his own wing that it's going to work, and we know it's going to work because other users have reported that it works and it does benefit. Yeah. It's just that AMSOIL Technical has not given us the green light to use it specifically, because they probably have not had a chance to
test it,
to do a real good test. So maybe AMSOIL, if they see this, they would maybe get some oil test data from you, maybe actually pay you for it. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how it works. I have no idea, so don't sit there and say, oh, AMSOIL said, or something, you know. But anyway, I appreciate you. Parting words?
AMSOIL's best stuff, and you know, I want to protect my investment the best that I can, and I use the best stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So AMSOIL, Peter Synthetics, we appreciate you being part of the channel. Press the like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. We appreciate you being a part of the channel. And as always, here at Peter Synthetics, we go deep.